45 to look out the right windshield.
Hello, everybody, from home. It's the third edition of our stay-at-home podcast. So thanks for tuning in,
listening, all that stuff. We had I want to do the like full-on like announcer voice. We had an action-packed week of racing. We had 4 races going up in Darlington, Xfinity Cup, and then Charlotte, Coca-Cola 600, and then the Xfinity race last night.
I like having a lot of these races in a short time. Whether they're doing them or watching them, they're pretty neat. There's always something on TV.
The Wednesday night race at Darlington, even though it was rain shortened, was a lot of fun, I thought.
I agree.
I thought it was a good
Thursday night, the Xfinity race was great, too.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the Xfinity race was really great. That was a really good finish.
Yes.
Let's go to win that.
Well, it's, Kyle Busch got involved with 2 different chases in 2 different nights. I mean, the first night he and Chase get tangled together, and then the next night he and Chase Briscoe, which that was a hell of a finish.
Yeah. I read something to where someone put a caption is like, some nights you get chased, some nights you get chased. I thought it was
That was good.
I liked the one finger salute from Mr. Elliott.
Yes.
That was great. I thought that was iconic. That'll go down in the history books.
I really wish he had done the, I think it was Texas a couple of years ago, where Kyle Busch got penalized on pit road, and the official is just standing there holding him, and Kyle goes, 1 bird, double bird. So I kind of wish Chase had done just towed the line there at Darlington and then just thrown the double birds.
Make sure he didn't go on track.
Yes.
No, I liked the single,
Yeah.
take it.
I guess I should mark my double birds because I'll probably have to blur those for YouTube, because that's basically saying dropping the F-bomb.
Really? You could blur them?
I haven't.
How much word can we give Chuck?
I'm just going to blur the whole screen at this point. It's just going to be one solid blur. Like the squares will be blurred. It won't be, I'm not going to try and track a middle finger on this.
The bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, next week I'm going to have just a bunch of middle fingers behind me to wear the whole
background.
Yeah. So I think it'd be hilarious.
Yeah,
but
no,
I thought there's already shirts made. There were shirts made the next day. Oh, Chuck's reeling one down.
Yep,
Shirts and gifts and.
Oh, yeah.
Bring it.
The Xfinity race last night was good. Put on a good show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for the truck race tonight. The bounty is on.
Yes. It's going to charity now? Did I read that?
Team charity, yeah. Which is good. It's good. What kind of cup are you drinking out of?
What, this cup? Right here? It's Western Carolina Catamounts Cup. I had to use this cup today because of Kyle Busch's race-winning car last night. Was from Appalachian State. And, I enjoy watching Kyle work his way through the field. It's a thing of beauty. He is a great race car driver. And he's got, 97 wins now in the Xfinity Series. He's doing really well. He's trying to get that 100. But I really wanted to see that car wrecked last night. Because it had App State. Not because Kyle Busch was behind the wheel, but because it had Appalachian State on there. It just, every time I saw it,
cringed?
I cringed, and I just felt this severe, I want to go out there and get behind the wheel of a car and just, turn him.
What would be for the App State, dog?
Again, Western Carolina and Appalachian State are we used to be, because we don't play them anymore, big rivals. Had the battle for the Old Mountain Moonshine Jug, the Old Mountain Jug. App won that just about every year. Western won, in the past 37 years, maybe 3 times. You got
to get those few in.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least you're getting a few in.
Yeah.
He loves a good rivalry.
Yeah. And our chant was always, we can outdrink you. We're good at the real college sports.
Right.
Drinking.
You don't think the mountain people could keep up with you?
Well, Western's in the mountains too. We're both. It's northern mountains for Appalachian, and then southern mountains for Western. I mean, they're rivals because that's where everyone in the western part of the state, if they are a teacher or a nurse, went to school. So there's those healthy rivalries in the hospitals and the schools of all the people that went to either one, and they just love talking shit. So
Gotcha.
It's a good, healthy rivalry.
Where does East Carolina fall in that?
They're just down there on the coast getting VD and getting drunk. Like, that's sort of their thing. That for a while, they were like the STD capital of North Carolina, I think. Greenville.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Easy you.
Never gone.
Easy you. Okay.
And yeah. The Pirates, man. They, there's a lot that I could go into.
Yeah.
I don't know how to.
It's that,
Not going to get into that. I do want to get into something before we get.
Can you work the truck race?
What's that?
You work in the truck race?
No, I don't have to. They only allow one person on pit road now. We had two for the first Darlington race, and then there was a bit of an uproar, so we're splitting the races. So Hannah's got the truck race. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a Kyle Busch Zoom call, though, tonight.
Exciting.
Yeah, I guess right before he goes. I guess it'll be right before he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I would have bought stock in Zoom before
Yeah.
because it's been skyrocketing. I didn't even know what Zoom was.
All I want to... Oh, I can't sing, can I? I
What?
was going to say, all I want to do is a zoom, zoom, zoom.
I mean, you can say that.
Just shake, jump.
Yeah. Like, I feel like you can say that because every time I hear Zoom, I think the same thing.
Yeah. Should be like use it in a commercial. Zoom, not that they need commercial advertising.
Think of that. What commercial is it? It's Zoom.
Zoom.
Infinity?
Zoom.
Oh, what was it?
I don't know.
Maybe.
It was them. It was
Zoom. It was I remember it. It was a car commercial.
It's like someone whispering. They were like, Zoom.
Oh, yes.
After the commercial.
Like ASMR?
Zoom.
What's that?
Like ASMR whisper style?
Yes.
Where it's like really close to the mic and like...
Yes. Oh, yeah.
You just do this and go, Zoom.
Yeah.
Which, if you're listening to the podcast, you'll hear that very ASMR-y. ASMR-y?
I don't have that capability.
No, you're just into your...
My computer.
I don't need it.
I want to touch on this before we get too far in because I have a thing sitting over here. I sent out the thing about and Kim, you talked about it, the Chuck E. Cheese is now operating under Pasquale's Pizza on Grubhub. Mm-hmm. I may or may not have gotten on Grubhub to see if that was a legit thing. And
did you order it?
I may or may not have ordered Pasquale's Pizza. So, sing, dance, laugh. The best part about it is it comes in a Chuck E. Cheese box.
How is it?
I don't know. I haven't had it yet. Like, I have not had a slice of this, so I figured I would...
Are you going to do a review?
Yeah, I'm going to do a review.
Right,
so, here is the pizza.
I feel like it looks thicker crusted than Chuck E. Cheese's.
Well, that was the thing that they said. They said that, they wanted to, use fresh ingredients, homemade pizza dough, and a different pizza that features a thicker crust and extra sauce, giving consumers a more flavorful and premium pizza experience. But it's still Chuck E. Cheese. Like, the Grubhub guy went and sat in the parking lot at Chuck E. Cheese to get my pizza, which I felt awkward ordering at 11 a.m. on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
You should have ordered it and sent it to all of us so we could each take a slice.
I thought about that, but I didn't. So, here we go.
They got in trouble, didn't they, for using that? And
What?
Just having Chuck E. Cheese?
What did?
Pasquale's Pizza, but it was just Chuck E. Cheese.
Right. I think they're just doing it as a way to like.
Well, because no one wants to order Chuck E. Cheese pizzas.
Right. And here we go.
All right, here we go.
Seven bites. So that's the other fun part. I put chicken and bacon on there, and I use the app. And then I got a phone call, and they said, "Hi, did you just order from Grubhub? You get a pizza from Chuck E. Did you get a pizza off of Grubhub?" And she asked what I put on it, and I was like, chicken and bacon. And she's like, "Do you want that half and half?" I was like, "No, you can just put it on the whole pizza,
Together.
Yeah, together." So
all of them was like,
yes,
I want to know the deal.
7 bites. Everybody knows the rules.
Yeah. Yeah, how did that, for how did that get started as one bite, everybody knows the rules, and then Dave eats the entire piece? Like, I know it's just a shtick, but it's like one bite, everybody knows the rules, and he literally finishes a slice.
I mean,
I'm not sure. How is it?
it's not terrible.
There's no flop to it.
It's not great.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't feel wowed.
It's not a wow. I mean, it's Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Like,
I haven't had Chuck E. Cheese pizza since I was a kid, so
Neither.
I had it recently, a couple years ago, because my stepnephew had a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese, and you can only get 2 beers per license at Chuck E. Cheese, but you can still get beer.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah.
That's a downer for the parents that have to go.
Well, you can still get beer, but if you plan it out right, you can get a couple if you got one person that's not drinking. Boom.
True.
I don't know, the crust.
Is it crunchy?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear much crunch.
Like a subtle crunch.
Subtle crunch. They're getting the ASMR right now.
Is it flavorful enough that you wouldn't mind if a little got in your mustache and you found it later?
I wouldn't want that. I don't think I'd want. I mean,
Oh. I feel like that's not a badge of approval then.
it needs more sauce, I think.
Are you going to eat the rest of it? Is like the rest of the pizza? Not
Yeah.
that slice.
I mean, like I would still eat it. Yeah, I would definitely eat it. I'd say it's probably in a out of 10,
Like a 7?
but somewhere in between a 5 and a 7. Yeah, I'd say a 6.
Okay.
All right.
So
That's not bad.
it's not bad. No, it is not bad, and it's a little cold because of the delivery aspect of it. So if it was a little bit fresher, might be. They had a good deal. I got some wings too.
Oh,
So
how much does it run you if you get a pizza and wings?
$20 for a large pizza and 2 things of wings.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. I mean,
You solidified me not ordering it, though.
well, the fun part, Chuck E. Cheese, Charles Cheese, no stranger to pizza conspiracies either. Have you seen the thing where their pizzas don't line up? So people say that they,
they'll put smashed together like the leftovers.
they use the leftover pizzas to make new pizzas.
Ugh.
Kids don't know.
But I do.
Yeah, but you're not a kid. Chuck E.
True.
Cheese is where a kid can be a kid.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm never gonna take my kids to Chuck E. Cheese. That place is just a disease cesspool.
Yeah.
Little kids and just shit and piss and stuff. It's gross.
You mean you didn't have fun when you went as a kid getting the
I
prizes?
had a great time. And you get older, you're like, I probably definitely got sick a few times going here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this.
And kids don't shower or nothing. Like, they just shit all over themselves. Like,
For me.
yeah. Sneeze.
It.
They just sneeze right in your face.
How is Louis doing?
He's good. I saw him this morning. He's got a thing now to where he likes giving people goldfish. So he had 2 goldfish in his hands, and I was like, hey, give me a goldfish. And I crouched down, and he walked across the room. And on his journey to me, he put his whole hand in his mouth with the goldfish, took that out of his mouth, and then shoved it in my mouth.
Ah, yummy.
A little damp. And then he had another one, and then he pretty much shoved his whole hand in my mouth to give me the other one.
Yeah.
It was kind of gross, but I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then he just walked away. He was like, yeah, there you go.
You get the fish.
Like, take that. And, but no, he's good. His mullet's amazing. It's good. So,
I mean, this is the time for a mullet,
yeah.
Mullets, mustaches.
Yeah.
He knows how to throw his used diapers away, which is good.
Like, does he take them off and throw them away? Like, how is that?
Well, no, he uses them. Someone changes him. I have yet to change him. I'm not going to change his poopy diapers.
Oh, you still haven't been on diaper duty?
Oh, no. But when he's all cleaned up and done, he'll grab that dirty diaper and walk it to the trash can, open trash can. He's like a good, disposable.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
You got to train.
My sister tried to make me feel better about changing diapers because last time I tried it a handful of months ago, it was just disgusting runny sewage.
Oh.
And she was like, "Oh no, he has solid turds now." She's like, "It's a lot better." I was like, "It's still turd." So
I did it once with my nephew. I changed his diaper once, and I got it right. I was stuck there watching him I was by myself, and he started crying. This is when he was real young. And I was like, well, I got to check and see. And I think he had just peed a little, but it was still, I felt accomplished because I did it without any help and changed the diaper, and it didn't fall off. And there wasn't any poop in it, so I think that's a win.
I would say so.
Yeah. Have you changed a shitty diaper, Kim? I feel like
I've changed lots of shitty diapers. I babysat a lot growing up, so lots of shitty diapers.
Yeah.
Both figuratively and literally.
Yeah, that is true.
So I saw another story that popped up that I didn't send to y'all. There's another one that I did send to you, but there was a woman in Russia, a nurse in Russia, that was reprimanded for wearing a bikini under her PPE in a all male ward in a corona ward.
Was it like a see-through protective gear? Is that why?
Well, she said that she didn't realize that it was as see-through as it was, and she was hot in her nurse's uniform. So there's a photo of her in the ward, and there's like this old dude sitting in the back with his mask on, just like staring.
Wow, that's disgusting. Where are these photos? Where are they?
A swimsuit?
It is on the hang on one second. I think since we're doing Zoom, I can send this to you in this is from Metro UK. I can send
share your screen.
I can share the screen, but I can also share it in the chat to the side, and you guys can click on it, I believe.
True.
Yeah. So it's over there on the side.
Wow.
How convenient.
Yeah. So if
I mean, how did she not realize that was not see-through?
I think it was she didn't realize.
That's more of like a sporty two-piece. Like, there's nothing offensive about that.
No. Well, and at the end of the day, like the old guy that's sitting in there, like that,
Hey, man, he could be on his last hour of life. Give him something to enjoy.
Yeah, she was reprimanded though, and her thing, what she said was that it was too hot to wear her normal uniform, and it being Russia, I can only assume that like a normal nurse's uniform is like wool.
Because I was gonna say sometimes nurses' uniforms can turn people on too. So
the scrubs.
Having big problems over here. Yeah, I clicked on the link and it didn't pull it up, so I X'd out of it, and now my screen for Zoom is like a tiny little tab on the side, and I can't get it to go back to normal. So whatever. You know what? This is cool.
Can you still hear us?
You're fine.
Okay.
I like the screen being used.
Yeah. So you can see everything and know what's going on.
I couldn't pull up the picture, which just figures.
it's just like a sporty swimsuit. Like it looks like a sports bra and like underwear.
Hang on.
It's not anything.
Wonder if I can.
That I would deem sexy in terms of swimsuits.
Yeah, as swimsuits go, it's
very.
It's sporty. It's like a beach volleyball player would wear.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought they before that in Russia.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. I can show you here.
Lots of strings.
It's not a string bikini.
Not a string bikini.
Well,
Here we go, Ryan.
That's not great.
Hang on. You get the light.
You didn't think it was that see-through?
That's my thing. Like, how did you not realize it was that? She's full of shit.
Yeah, she definitely knew what she was doing.
You know what you did.
That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, some of these guys and gals are maybe on their last leg of life, and they need a little excitement.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Give people what they want.
Doesn't look like a very professional person to be in the, what is this, a nurse or a hospital brothel? Like, come on.
A brothbiddle?
A brothbiddle?
Everybody's so offended by
nudity. The female form.
Well, just
any nudity.
Nudity, like the human body.
We were born naked.
We were born naked and we will die naked.
Die naked.
You wonder what the first person who humanity began and everyone was naked, right? They didn't know any different.
Yeah.
But then could you imagine the first person that was like, that got a leaf and covered his crotch, or like girls who covered, their areas. And what if like people like laughed at that person? They're like, "You look stupid."
Probably.
Yeah.
You look stupid in that leaf, man.
Yeah. I thought there was a moment probably where it was like really weird to like close.
Why you got leaves on your junk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should let that air out, man. You don't want to get it confined up.
Yeah.
Those leaves aren't good.
I mean, I felt great in my leg costume when it was so revealing. Like it was just very free.
Yeah.
Nice. Just one little piece of cloth.
Should wear it more often.
Yeah, I wear it around the house. I actually got it on right now. You just can't see it.
Oh, perfect.
I actually have no pants on.
No pants are the best pants.
Yeah.
It's the no pants dance.
Maybe I have no pants on either. Maybe we're all doing this with no pants on.
I mean, I'm wearing shorts. So, I mean, technically, I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing shorts.
Sure.
True. Oh, that's true. I am.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing pants then.
I wore pants into where was that? Into the office the first day that I went in when we had to do.
Did it feel weird?
Yeah, it did. It did. It's like I wasn't a fan of wearing pants.
Yeah. Just covers too much.
Yeah. I got a text and I got a. Do I blow up Burrows' spot or do I not blow up Burrows' spot? That is the question.
Blow it up.
So somehow Justin Burrows, one of our producers on this lovely show, and my boss, got poison ivy all over. Like
Ooh.
it's everywhere. It's in the raccoon wounds. It's currently, yes. And I think he was saying that he thinks maybe his dogs got into it and got onto something, but he may or may not have put a poison ivy leaf. He might have been that first guy to put the poison ivy leaf on his junk, maybe.
Oh no!
And that's how it spread.
What am I looking at there?
That's an arm. That is an arm.
Oh,
And poison ivy and calamine lotion.
that's unfortunate. Yeah, I've read where dogs can transfer like poison ivy. Like it won't affect them, but if they rub up against it and then you snuggle with a dog, it can be disastrous.
I have gotten poison ivy in some not good places before when I was a kid.
Never gotten it. Knock on wood. Never gotten it.
Yeah, it sucks. I was a kid, but yeah, I don't even know what a poison ivy leaf looks like. I wouldn't even be able to.
Like there's like three leaves and like a
leaves of 3. Let it be.
Leaves of 3. Let it be.
Poison ivy, poison oak, poison. Sumac.
There's some that mimic poison ivy and those like that are in leaves of 3 just from like a defense mode.
It's just like if you see 3 leaves, just walk away. Don't touch it. Don't get near it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was something like 3, but I feel like a lot of trees or leaves I see have 3.
Yeah.
You got the Virginia creeper, which is 5, but leaf like shape wise looks like poison ivy, so it can be tricky.
Okay, that's too much information. Now I'm not going to want to go buy any leaves. Leaves?
I always like the name Virginia creeper for a plant.
I now want to call like Denny after he got out of the car in Darlington, the Virginia creeper with the face mask that he had with the smile.
Yeah.
Like, because he just kind of looked like a creeper.
That face mask is pretty good.
That was a strong face mask game.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to see what his face mask would have been after the ballast fell out, because he said he had other emotions.
Yeah.
So, did he put on one of those after the race and after the 600?
Does he have like a different one if he has to go to the care center?
Put it on upside down to where it's a frowny face.
Yeah.
That'd be a good mask. Like if you're having a good day, just one little smiley face, and then if your day goes bad, just flip it.
Yeah.
So people know to talk to you or not.
Now it's a frowny face.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I like the official that tried to pick it up with one hand.
I missed that.
You didn't see that?
No.
So he lost all the lead or tungsten, whatever it was.
Oh no! Yes, that. I thought you meant the mask.
No. Yeah. This thing's like 35 pounds. The official the safety worker runs over there, tries to pick it up quickly with one hand.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to pick that up.
Yeah, no, not so much.
We made sure that went in the recap on NASCAR.com. Just him running out there and grabbing it and can't quite get it.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that is the no-no if that falls out. So.
Yeah. That was big. You don't see that very often.
No.
It's dangerous. It's very dangerous. I was there when it hit. I forget who it hit. Stephen Light, maybe, in Iowa.
Oh, yeah.
Like in 2015. some lead fell out of someone's car in practice, and it went through the windshield.
Oof.
And, it hit him, actually. It hit him on the helmet. Luckily, it kind of just swiped him, but yeah, that's why.
Which is why the penalty is, I believe, 4 races suspension for 3 crew members.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not a lot. Although,
yeah, I mean, you got to figure now, though, like,
a lot now, too, that they're so pared down.
yeah. And it's 3, I think, at-track crew members have been. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Crazy.
Huh?
No, I just put down my cup. That's all that was. It's empty.
What were you drinking?
Water. Oh, that sounds good. Is that a emergency alert system there, Ryan?
Professionals have required monthly tests for the following
Oh.
Oh,
California counties. California counties? We ain't a California dog? That's weird.
and now Archie can hear, I guess, is it Sturgill or just neighbor dogs barking?
Yeah, that's Sturgill. He's inside and freaking out.
He probably heard the emergency alert system test.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. That was weird.
I would.
Maybe you didn't get reset. Does that travel with you? Like that whatever went off?
My direct TV.
Oh.
That was my TV that went off. Yeah. So I'm not sure.
Mine
The direct TV's out of California. I'm not sure.
could be. I know that alert went off on my phone and like TV last, was it Friday that we had the bad storms come through Charlotte?
Yeah.
Yeah. Knocked out my power for like 2 days. It was great.
Those days.
I feel like if anybody can go without power, you would be one that would be able to handle it.
I was low on candles though. That was the one thing. And I realized that all of my cooking implements here at the house are all electronic based. The Pit Boss grill, you have to plug it in. So I need to invest in some wood cooking. Maybe like a fire pit outside with a griddle over it.
Come here. Sorry.
I like watching.
All the dogs.
Yeah, Sturgill's going outside, it looks like now.
Sturgill's outside. Archie's right here, very confused on why he's hearing a dog.
But not
Gotten way
seeing.
bigger now, so he can't really fit in my lap so much anymore.
Hello, Archie.
Oh,
You don't know where to.
Big-
He doesn't know where to look.
he looks like Snuffleupagus.
What named him?
Snuffy?
That would have been too long. Or Scrappy Doo.
This is Snuffleupagus. Archie for short.
Yeah. Like, how do you get that from that?
What? How old was Sturgill when you put him in that board and train?
5 months?
5 months?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I want to do that with Sir Archer.
So Archibald
Get in
P.
there. He's like,
Yeah, I think there's like a minimum that they do
yeah.
in age, but yeah, I think like 5 months or so. They said it was pretty common. So just definitely do it.
He's pretty good. But I definitely want to do it.
Don't turn him into a circus dog though. Like people are like, does he do tricks? I'm like, no, he's not a show dog.
No, I just want him to be a good dog.
Yeah.
He will shake and he'll show you his belly if you ask him, but otherwise.
So my new roommate Travis has a dog. So I now have a dog that lives in the house. So
What kind?
he it's some sort of small dog. It's something poo, like a
Cockapoo?
not cockapoo. It's like an M. There's an M thing. I can't remember what it is. This is small.
Maltapoo or
Winnie the Pooh?
Yes, it's Winnie the Pooh. It is a Winnie the Pooh dog. Loves honey. Only wears a t-shirt, no pants.
No pants.
what pants?
Oh bother. No, yeah. So we have a little dog that'll roam around and bark, and
I brought him for the.
he's out with him. He takes him pretty much everywhere he goes because it's such a small
I can
dog.
just see Sturgill in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't moved. It looks like he's frozen.
He does look bigger. I know we talked about him looking bigger. He does look bigger. I feel like he's gotten bigger since I last saw him.
Yeah, I'm just feeding him like human growth hormones and stuff, and like,
Perfect.
HGH.
On a raw food diet.
Muscle
whatever
milk.
like, I'm taking right now to get back in shape.
Oh
You see
god.
a picture of that guy or a video? I think he's gonna box again.
Who is?
Mike Tyson.
Oh man. Iron
Really?
Mike.
Yeah, Yeah,
would you
dude,
take one punch from Mike Tyson?
for how much?
Yeah, I was about to say for how much?
How much would it take? $1 million?
Like a face shot?
Face shot
One
in the face.
punch. Like a right hook to the face?
One punch.
Jesus. It would have to be at least $1 million.
Yeah.
I mean, think about I'm going to have to pay for reconstructive surgery, so it's got to at least cover that.
Is he wearing a boxing glove?
Yeah, we could go boxing glove. He's wearing a regulation boxing glove. It's not bare knuckled.
Okay. I'd do it for like $100,000.
$100,000?
Because then you get to say you got punched by Mike Tyson. I mean, you're going to get knocked out. I mean, that's just the bottom line. But it's going to hurt when you wake up. But you at least you got $100,000, and you could say you got knocked out by Mike Tyson. So,
His trainer said it better be enough money to cover your family because you're not waking up.
Ugh. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a concussion involved in that.
Yeah.
oh, for sure.
You may not remember who you are.
Yeah, you're gonna need someone or a nice mattress under you to where you fall on.
Well, do you think it would be easier to take a punch from him now or in his prime?
What? Definitely now than in his prime?
But I mean, does it really?
He might kill a regular person in his prime. Now I just think he's gonna really mess him up.
Because I mean, I feel like with boxing, like I don't think you're gonna lose as much off of that punch. It's the endurance of going, however many rounds you need to go. That's where he's not going to be as good. But that one punch, is that going to be still as good as it was? I think
Also,
it might.
Like, strength versus weight. Like in his prime, he might have had more strength, but now he might have more weight behind that punch.
Yeah.
He definitely, in his prime, he's definitely going to do way more damage, I think. I mean, I think
All
so.
the muscles.
I'm not a boxer, though. So.
I'm not a doctor, but I'll take a look. That's a bad joke that I made there, but I'm not going to make that joke anymore. Anyway, other things we can talk about. So the match was on. Did you see the match? No, you were racing. Never mind. You didn't see the match.
I saw a little of it.
It's a little of it with Tiger, Phil, and Tom Brady, and Mr. Peyton Manning.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it.
Did I see where Tom Brady split his pants? Is that right?
Yeah.
Would
Pretty
you?
hilarious.
So if you could translate that to NASCAR, like if you could pick another driver, like you and another driver, Ryan, what like rival from another sport would you want to go up against in some sort of NASCAR competition?
Let's just say like me and Chase. Like another sport.
Like curling.
Well, like I have to have a curling. I don't know any curling athletes,
Yeah.
so I can't really pick.
Oh, true.
I think it'd be cool to have like, I don't know, like you got to pick someone who's like obviously like LeBron James.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could play like horse.
Yeah,
Like
LeBron would be cool. Like LeBron and retired Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Who would win in a one-on-one, retired Michael Jordan or LeBron James?
ooh.
That's easy to pick.
Well, okay, it's easy to pick. What's your answer?
Yeah, what's your answer?
Who would win in a basketball game? Retired Michael Jordan right now or LeBron James right now?
One-on-one.
Oh, LeBron's going to destroy him.
I don't know.
Right now.
Right now.
We're not talking about prime time Mike and prime LeBron. We're talking about current. Oh, my goodness.
LeBron.
I mean, Jordan's ego still thinks that he could beat him.
Yeah, but he's
Maybe,
just
but ego is a whole different thing.
What'd you say, Ryan?
he's not. I mean, he's not fast enough anymore. I mean, he's just can't move. I mean, he's just getting older.
Yeah.
It's not a dig on Michael Jordan, but it's just you got physics.
I do
Science.
think it's funny after watching all of The Last Dance that when you look at LeBron's career versus Michael's career, Michael took 2 breaks. Michael retired twice.
Yeah.
Went back to back twice and then retired again. and LeBron's played since he was 18 in the league. And
What do you think is harder?
What, to play from 18 to or
Play from 18 with like no breaks, or
Jordan did that too. He just played in college
breaks.
where it was a tougher game in college back. I mean, the NBA was a little bit tougher back then.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking LeBron James at all.
Say it was tougher. I'm not saying it's not. Why do you think it's tougher?
It was a lot more physical back then. Like you had to.
Back then, yeah. You guys were beating the hell out of each other.
Do you think there was more talent back then?
Having watched both, it's hard to say. Like, there's no way to say this game was better than this game. It's two different games. You can't really compare and say one's better than the other because the game evolved. It's the same thing with NASCAR. You can't say that Richard Petty was a better driver than Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, we've talked about that, but I'm just saying, like, if you had to say,
I think there are
overall more talent back then or now, what would you say?
I think there's more overall talent in the whole league now than there was back then.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there was great players back then, but I think there was fewer of them back then. People were more athletic. I mean,
I would agree.
Yeah, I mean, if as somebody said it, if Charles Barkley or Shaquille O'Neal had taken like the weight training regimen that they have now more seriously, then they could have been a lot more lethal. Because I mean, both of them were, carried a little bit more weight, weren't as lean. Barkley apparently played a game drunk when he played for the 76ers.
I feel like Barkley did a lot of things. Have you ever met him in person?
Yeah, he was at the Dale Jr. retirement thing in Vegas. Yeah,
he's a large man.
Yes.
I've never met him.
He was talking a bunch of junk on the match.
I'll tell you who was funny. It was Manning. Peyton Manning was hilarious.
Peyton Manning, like some of his commercials for various things that he's endorsed, he has a really good sense of humor. Like he has good comedic timing.
Oh.
Yeah. Him and Brad Paisley in those Nationwide commercials, those are pretty fun.
Yeah.
They do some good witty banter.
Witty.
But
see, that's the thing you got to figure into the thing is who's going to talk the most junk. Like if you and Chase go up against it, like who do you want to have that's going to talk a lot of shit, if you will?
I don't know. Well, Chase and I really wouldn't talk shit to.
He'd just flip you off.
Yeah. You can't talk shit to someone like LeBron James because he's a 6'8", 220-pound animal.
Right.
Sorry.
Like nowadays, what is shit talking anyway? Like I don't feel like it's that intimidating. Shit talking.
It's not. It's funny. Yeah, I don't. Shit talking isn't funny. It's or not intimidating. It's funny.
That's true.
Witty banter. Witty banter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Witty banter. So this is the second time we've done this now in 2 weeks. We've had a show that is on race day. It's our pre-race show for the fans. So,
good.
Thoughts on tonight's race at Charlotte Motor Speedway?
A little 500K.
Yeah, short one. A lot shorter than what we had last week. Thoughts? I think we were pretty decent Sunday, and hopefully we're even better tonight. Hopefully the PJ1 is a little bit different. They talked about reapplying it different to where we can use more of it, more of the racetrack. That was the only thing kind of took away. It was kind of 2 lanes, so hopefully they mess around with that stuff. But should be good. I like these Wednesday races. I think people I've been talking to, they like them too.
Yeah.
Where are you starting tonight?
18th, I think, because they inverted the top 20.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I mean, Kez proved that over 600 miles he could take a Penske car and come from the back to the front. You going to prove that from coming from the middle?
Yeah, coming from the middle. Yeah, we had to start 26th. We had to start in the back also in Sunday's race. So, yeah, you can get up there and do it. It's a matter of it, so we'll see. But, yeah, nice little short race. It'll be
quick.
A quick one for the fans.
And then
we go to Bristol.
We head to Bristol.
Yeah, so that'd be cool.
And we also head to I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna hit it because
Hit it.
we're getting close to that time where.
I had a hard out today.
Yeah, we had a hard out today, so it's a quick show for a quick race on Wednesday night.
Yeah, it's fitting.
It's good. We don't want to jam people up before the race.
No, we got about like minute 20 left.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want people to think like I'm doing the show right before the race.
Right.
Because they're like, why ain't he at the racetrack yet? So,
People will still think that.
Because it is Tuesday, and there's a truck race actually tonight. We just said tonight for the. Yeah. Anyway.
Whatever. People will figure it out.
Yeah.
If you haven't figured out by now that this show is recorded and fake, then
Not fake.
not fake. It's not live. We're not doing it live. We do it as live.
Yeah.
Live to tape.
Live shows, you might say the wrong stuff.
Yeah. There it is, right there. I think that is the one. Two.
Oh, there you go. There's 2 of them.
Technically.
You're out.
And it's 1, 2, 3 out at the old glass case.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I think that's fair use, so I think we can use that
I
song.
think so. I think it's changed just enough that it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that song,
Yeah.
that song's not copyrighted. It's old.
Yeah.
They sing it at every ballpark. Rate and review.
Like, listen, rate, review, watch the race,
Tonight. Yeah.
cheer on Ryan.
Yeah.